Hey, it's Chet Welcome to my Wealth First Masterclass number 4. In this edition, we're going to talk about branding yourself as a wealth advisor. Right now, most of realtors market the same way. They get homes, listings, closings, all very, very transactional. Today's buyers want guidance. They want someone who understands wealth, not just real estate. Becoming a wealth advisor is the next evolution of our industry. This class is about becoming the person clients trust with their financial future. A wealth first brand focuses on helping families build generational wealth. You aren't selling homes, you're advising on long term financial outcomes. When your message changes, your audience changes. Wealth first branding attracts smarter buyers with cleaner goals. Start out by sharing the moment real estate changed your own understanding of wealth. For most of us, this is our own experience when we bought our first house and then sold it and used the equity in that first house to buy even a better house. People buy into you, not just your service. Your why becomes your brand anchor. Emotion creates connection, data creates trust, and you need both. Positioning statements. Use wealth focused messaging, not transactional messaging. Examples. I help families grow wealth through real estate. Every home is a wealth strategy. Let's use your equity intentionally, not accidentally. These attract high intent clients who think long term. These three pillars define your wealth advisory identity. Equity. Teach how to grow it, how to use it, how to reinvest it. Legacy. Help clients make long term generational moves. And then finally, leverage. Show how financing can multiply wealth. Every post you make should reinforce one of these pillars. Now that clients understand wealth concepts at least a little bit, give them some tools. Talk about how HELOCs can eliminate high interest debt. Talk to them about a potential move up strategy using their existing equity. First time home buyers, talk to them about little house hacking tips that most realtors won't talk about. For example, buying a duplex or a triplex and renting it out. Talk about trying to get a 2-1 buy down from the seller to lower those monthly payments for the first couple of years and what kind of refinance opportunities that will bring. If you have an investor or someone that wants to invest in their property, talk to them about a DSCR loan. These non QM loans are becoming very, very popular and are a lot easier to get as an investor. You succeed when clients see you as the person who brings them opportunities. Wealth brands look clean, modern, and trustworthy. I use navy, gold, white, and clean fonts. I like the subliminal message that the gold gives off, frankly. Avoid real estate cliches like keys and cheesy clip art and clutter. Your visuals must match your message: wealth, clarity, confidence. Provide your customers proof that you mean what you say. Real client wealth wins are your strongest brand fuel. Share stories like equity gain. I had a customer 7, 8 years ago that bought their first house. They wanted to buy their second house. They had about $70,000 worth of equity in that house. They used that. They bought a more expensive house. In my example, they actually bought it when the rates were a lot higher. But now they're sitting on 3 times that amount of equity because they did the right thing, even though rates were high. And now they're waiting when rates come down to decide whether or not they're going to just refinance and lower their monthly payment, whether they're going to take out some cash to pay off debt, or maybe whether or not they'll use some of that cash to buy their next house. These are the kind of conversations that you want to be having with your customers. Share these stories. Talk about them all the time when you're talking with your customers. Stories make complex concepts feel simple and achievable. Stories build trust faster than stats. You and your lender, whomever it is, by the way, I'm pretty good at it. should act as a wealth team. The script should always be my lender and I help families build wealth through strategic financing. Your lender supports the numbers, you can get whatever you need from them, and you support the strategy. This positions you as the quarterback, not just the messenger. A wealth advisor tagline formula. You need a tagline and you can use it in many different ways. The typical tagline is I help describe an audience, build wealth through, give an example of something that you can use. For example, I help families build wealth through strategic real estate decisions, or I help move up buyers use equity the right way. Encourage people to join your wealth first community and follow your content. Thank your audience for investing in their growth. Remind them you're not just building a business, you're building a legacy. Invite them to connect through your website, email, and phone, just like I'm doing right here. Please reach out to me with any questions that you may have, concerns, etc. But invite them to follow you and so they can see the information that they need to be getting. Next week's masterclass will be educating the market, not chasing it, how we can attract leads through value-based content. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, please reach out with any questions and let's continue to build the next generation of wealth-focused homeowners together.